And ready, set, action! Move, move, move! Go, go, go! 1, Armani suits and run! 2, Air Jordan shoes for you! 3, linen shirts for free! 4, cashmere sweaters out the door! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Hey guys, Kiwi here, warning of spoilers for Breaking Bad, El Camino, and Better Call Saul to Season 6, Episode 9. In this video, I'll be breaking down the obscure teaser trailer for Episode 610 of Better Call Saul, along with Season 6 Part 2 in general. Like the video if you end up enjoying it, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter for more Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad updates. With that being said, let's jump right into the breakdown. So first off, I just want to thank you all for the amazing support on my last video, where I did a breakdown on the Breaking Bad time skip in Better Call Saul 609. It was really fun to make that video, and I'm so happy to hear that you all enjoyed it as much as I did. So AMC and the Better Call Saul social media pages didn't release a separate next on trailer for 610, just like how they didn't for 609. However, at the end of episode 609, during the credits, they did release another new mysterious teaser trailer, kind of as a mid-credit scene. To be honest, I don't mind this at all. On one hand, obviously I'd love a full trailer to break down and go in depth on for you guys, but on the other hand, I don't mind really being left in the dark somewhat. These are the few final episodes of Better Call Saul ever, and it's a nice feeling not knowing what's coming up next, which definitely adds to the excitement of whenever a new episode does release. I can definitely see why they're doing this, considering episodes 610 to 613 are jumping forward in the timeline. The end of 609 was in 2005, and I wouldn't be surprised if episodes 610 and 613 only took place in the 2008-2009 Breaking Bad timeline, along with the post-Breaking Bad Gene timeline. So enough intro, let's get down to brass tacks here and talk about the actual trailer. In this trailer, it shows a black and white scene of a clothing store, and I assume it's in a mall considering the escalator. It's true that some huge shopping centers do have escalators all by themselves with multiple floors, but in my experience at least, huge stores in malls are usually the ones with escalators to multiple floors. In the teaser, we hear Saul saying the following.
And ready, set, action! Move, move, move! Go, go, go! 1, Armani suits and run! 2, Air Jordan shoes for you! 3, linen shirts for free! 4, cashmere sweaters out the door! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
So the trailer just sends shivers down my spine due to Saul's loud and exciting advertising sales pitch juxtaposed to the mysterious empty store shown in black and white, along with just the somber trailer music playing in the background. The dialogue makes it sound like Saul is saying an advertisement for this clothing store, but why? Saul Goodman's too busy wrapped up in his own business to be creating advertisements for someone else's business. This isn't Season 3 Jimmy we're talking about, as back then he was trying to sell his TV ad spots to different companies due to being suspended from the law. The black and white filter on the trailer implies that this is the Gene timeline, but I've taken the black and white filter with a grain of salt on all of these trailers due to previous Season 6 Part 2 trailers seemingly doing the black and white filter just for mysterious effect, even when the dialogue and scenes shown in that trailer were actually from the Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad timeline.
Now, what to do with you?
One day we'll wake up and brush our teeth and we'll go to work, and at some point we'll suddenly realize that we haven't thought about it at all.
This is where Pete Peppers enters the chat. We were recently talking behind the scenes on what exactly was the meaning behind this teaser trailer, along with how it fits into the show. Pete told me that his mind instantly jumped to the fact that this is Gene, and so we started elaborating on that possibility. I originally said that it sounded like Saul trying to sell clothing products, but Pete added that to him it sounds like Gene trying to give away clothes. Now after listening to this trailer a few more times, I'd have to agree. Listening to the dialogue, the first thing that jumps out is how Saul/Gene says linen shirts for free. Then when you look at the rest of the dialogue, including my suits and run, shoes for you, cashmere sweaters out the door, it does sound a lot like Gene trying to give away these products for free instead of trying to sell them. So why would Gene do this? Well, as we know, Gene works at a Cinnabon in the mall, and the last place that we saw Gene in the Season 5 Gene scene was him in the mall, walking away from the payphone after telling Ed the Disappearer that he was going to take care of the Jeff the cab driver situation himself. So it's possible that this is Gene trying to create some sort of distraction by causing a frenzy of customers rushing into some clothing store to grab their products for the low priced price of free. And since this is probably a fake promotion, that would obviously just cause more of a frenzy as the customers are yelling, "Oh, I thought this was free," and the employees are saying, "No, I don't know what that intercom message was all about." So if this is the case, I doubt that Gene was paid to play this ad over the intercom, and this could instead be Gene hijacking the intercom to create this distraction. Although this intercom sales pitch initially sounds like Saul trying to sell these clothing products, you gotta remember However, that Gene is obviously still the same person as Saul, just with a different name and persona. And as shown multiple times throughout the Gene scenes, whether it's Gene yelling at the shoplifter to get a lawyer in front of the cops in Season 3, or Gene telling Ed that he'll take care of the Jeff situation himself in Season 5, there's still some Saul inside of Gene deep down that's just aching to get out. Also, if you take into the account the general Season 6 vibes in regarding to the Gene promos, whether it's the Season 6 Gene poster of him putting on that red suit, or the Suits Up trailer itself, it's heavily implied that Gene will be reverting into Saul for his final showdown against Jeff and beyond, as we've discussed previously on the channel. So although the voice over the mall intercom sounds like Saul selling a product, it could very well be Gene channeling his inner Saul to create this distraction. Listening to the dialogue again, although it has the Saul Goodman salesman vibe, it definitely sounds like Gene considering how raspy his voice sounds, as if he hasn't yelled or risen his voice in years.
3 linen shirts for free! 4 cashmere sweaters out the door! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
So, what do you think of this mysterious 610 teaser trailer, and how much of Gene do you think we'll see to conclude the show? As I said earlier, with episode 609 jumping into the 2005 timeline with Jimmy Full as Saul, who knows how much time we'll spend in 2005 to 2009 during the Breaking Bad timeline before fully jumping into the Gene timeline. Will 610 still be in 2005, or 609 the only 2005 scene that we'll ever see, with 610 jumping fully into the 2008-2009 Breaking Bad timeline? There's 4 episodes remaining, so how much time will we spend in the Breaking Bad timeline before we jump into the Gene timeline? Originally, 1 full Gene episode was all but confirmed by the creators going into Season 6, meaning they heavily implied it and pretty much said without saying that they were going to do that, causing us viewers to assume that just the final episode of the series, episode 613, will be the one and only Gene episode. But is it possible that we could get 2 Gene episodes, with episode 610 to 611 being during the Breaking Bad timeline, along with 612 and 613 being in the Gene timeline? Feel free to share all thoughts and opinions in the comments below and let me know your theories. Oh, and thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers. Let's go, let's go, let's go! This channel just hit this milestone earlier today, and I could not be happier. I'm very excited for the future of the channel. Even after Better Call Saul ends, I have a ton planned, and to be honest, it's all thanks to your constant support. Speaking of support though, I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today. If you're new to the channel or just haven't yet already, subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay updated on when I post new content on Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Check out my Patreon and give a super thanks to help support the channel financially. But most importantly, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!